What's up, guys? Welcome back to By the Book Baseball Shutdown Edition. We are now shelter in place, so I'm going to show you some tee drills you can do at home to stay sharp and keep your swing ready for when we get back to playing. Alright guys, we're going to start the video today with top hand, bottom hand. It's a nice way to get loose, a nice way to warm up your body a little bit before you get into some more aggressive swings. We're going to really work on trying to stay inside of the baseball, not letting our hands get too far out from our body here. That's one of the best parts of top hand, bottom hand, is trying to drive to the baseball. I'm a big knob of the bat guy, so like I said, we're going to start with top hand, bottom hand. For top hand, bottom hand today, we're going to use a small bat. We would be doing it again. Alright, we're going to move to top hand now. I don't like to hold top hand down at the bottom of the bat. I like simulate that I still have both hands on the bat. This arm just stays tucked as we come through. Alright guys, that's top hand, bottom hand. We're not trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark with one hand there. We're trying to work on rhythm, staying inside the baseball, not letting our hands get too far out from our body. Next thing we're going to do is work on the outside pitch, guys. There is a great video on YouTube of Freddie Freeman with former pitcher Paul Byrd talking about how when he works off a tee, he's always trying to drive the ball the other way. He never tries to pull the ball. And I'll put that video down here. It's a great resource, but we're gonna do something like that. We're gonna set the tee on the outside part of the plate, back on the back corner of the plate, stand in our normal stance at home plate, and drive the ball the other way. Really working on staying inside the baseball, not letting our hands get too far out. We don't wanna cast our hands in this drill. Really punching that knob of the bat and going to the baseball, staying tall and driving it. Alright guys, now we're just going to move the tee into the middle of the plate and try and keep the ball up the middle, still staying inside the baseball. Nice easy swings here, working on mechanics, rhythm, not trying to kill the baseball. Alright guys, the next drill we're going to do is a little bit different. We're going to stick a tee on the outer half of the plate and make it as tall as it can go. And then set a tee in the middle of the plate, directly in the middle of the plate, and make that our normal tee height. We are going to hit the ball off the tee in the middle of the plate, driving it the other way without hitting the tee on the outside part of the plate. We're working on trying to keep our hands inside the baseball here. And this drill is great for making you stay inside the baseball. Alright guys, so there's like a difference of maybe a foot between the tees. If I cast my hands and I get them far away from my body, I am going to hit the tee on the outside part of the plate. The goal here is not to do that. Also, we're still trying to go the other way. We're not trying to pull the baseball, okay? We don't want to get out here. We want to get here, okay? Once again, making sure that you're standing. I'm developing some foot marks here from hitting in the grass, exactly where you would be in a game. And you want to do this, you can actually do it as a front toss drill. It doesn't have to be a tee drill. The video that I'm going to link with Jim Thome and Sean Casey and Billy Ripken below from the MLB Network, they're front tossing for this, and it's awesome. Use a noodle though, don't use a tee. Can't control where the ball is going on front toss like you can with a tee, so you don't want to accidentally break the tee doing it. All right guys, now we're going to do feet together. So we'll start with our feet right next to each other, a little bit behind the tee, and we'll stride and go. We're trying to work on rhythm here. We're trying to work on the correct balance, the correct weight shift in hitting. There's always been this misconception that you want to be sitting back on your back leg and really trying to square that off. So, you know, there's this old school thought and really getting your back half, sitting into your back half. And what we really need to do is create ground force with these two legs and drive to the baseball. So the head's gonna stay over the belly button, but it's gonna move. So we're gonna get here and come here, and we're gonna get into this position and really drive into that firm front leg. All right guys, the next drill we're gonna do is inner half. So we started outer half, went to middle, 2T drill, feet together, and now we're gonna pull the ball, okay? And we are going to set the tee slightly in front of the plate, still with that same stance at home plate, and we're gonna pull the ball. We're gonna hit it into the right side of the net if you're a lefty, into the left side of the net if you're a righty, and make sure that we're keeping our hands inside the baseball still to pull the ball. All right guys, the next drill we're gonna do is the walk-up drill, or the Happy Gilmore drill as some people call it. You can find this drill on just about every instructional YouTube channel out there. Everybody has used this one, but it's great. It's good for rhythm. It's really great for making sure you stay balanced through your swing. So we're gonna do about 4 or 5 of them here, show you what the drill is. I think one of the key things about this video is we're showing multiple ways to use a tee. And I think the big thing you need to remember whenever you're doing any type of work like this is work with a purpose. Don't just go out there and hammer balls off the tee all day long. Working with a purpose in this type of situation is so important. Have a plan. Are we working outer half today? Are we working down the middle today? Are we working on hand position today? Are we working on balance today? Are we working on making sure that our head stays over our belly button today? Those are the types of things that we need to stress in these situations where we're working by ourselves and we don't have a coach there to watch us. So grab a camera, grab your phone, use a mirror. Make sure that you practice with a purpose during this time. The step is behind, so we're not going to go in front, we're behind, step. Ooh. All right guys, last drill we're gonna do are rocker swings. If you watched the video previous to this one about pitching and hip to shoulder separation, it's gonna be right here. And we did a drill in that video called rockers, where you get a little bit of rhythm, a little bit of a rock on before you throw the baseball. Well, hitting and throwing are similar in a lot of ways, like coiling and uncoiling. So we're gonna rocker a swing. Instead of taking a stride, we're just gonna rock back and forth and then let our hands go. So it'll be 1, 2, 1, go, okay? So we'll do about 3 or 4 of those. It's just a timing drill. It's just something to help you feel some balance in your feet, feel your swing a little bit. One of the big things with a tee is learning your swing. And by doing these different drills and these different movements, you learn what kind of swing you have. So you're gonna have the ball out in front of your stance a little bit, and you're just gonna get a little wider than you normally would. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps. I hope it gives you something to do during this shutdown period. A couple of little things about tee work. It's the most controllable practice that you can do for baseball. You can't control BP. You can't control where the ball is going to go. You can't control if the guy throwing to you throws strikes or not. You can't control ground balls, what kind of hop it's going to take. You can't control fly balls. With tee work, you can put the ball wherever you want and work on something. As a coach, I always preach control the controllables. And this is a situation where you have the opportunity to work off a tee every day if you have one in a place to do it and control that controllable. Get out, get some work in, stay sharp. Everybody stay well, stay safe, stay home. We'll be back soon.